Hey, what is happening, everyone? Welcome back to Retro Games Reloaded. My name is Dom. Today we are back with Double Dragon 3, the Rosetta Stone. Today we are playing the amazing, thrilling, exciting, pulse-pounding, heart-beating PC MS-DOS version of this classic beat-em-up. Published and produced this time by the Sales Curve. And yes, dude, right on time, my friend, right on time. Hope everyone's had a lovely weekend, and we're just gonna get right into this one. It's gonna be an interesting one. Actually, let's see. Trademark, Technos we know, programming, Morton, Grulev, Parrot, Sizing. Anyway. Who cares about that? We're gonna be playing this lovely little version. Alright, Jimmy went on a journey to complete the martial arts. Can't read everything. Find the 3 Rosetta Stones, then go to Egypt. You get a bit of a sniff still, man. Yeah, I think colds do tend to linger, don't they? Sometimes. Annoying. Mission 1 America! But slowly. I don't know why, but I'm playing Billy. No, Jimmy, I'm playing as Jimmy. Why am I playing as Jimmy? Man, is between the PC speaker and pixelated graphics, I don't know what to think, and I don't know why I'm playing as Jimmy. I don't know why I'm not Billy. Let's see. We're gonna be let me see if I can test the buttons. Yeah, mate. It just takes a while to completely lose it, right? Let's see. Wait a minute. What the hell? What? Wait. Let's see. Okay, let's jump. Let's punch. What the hell's going on with the controls? What the hell is going on with the controls, man? Got 14 credits. Wait a minute. Okay. What do I get? That's punch. That's kick. Oh, okay, that's flying kick. No, I haven't. I'm trying to work out the controls. I think I've figured out how to punch, actually. I have. But there's something weird going on with the controls. Ooh! There's something a bit weird going on with the controls, man. I don't know what it is. Just trying to work out the control there. I'm doing my jump kicks, that's what I'm doing. I think I've lost my credit, haven't I? Hey, I'm back. Bastardo. Trying to see if I can get a comp. Can I pause it? No. I don't even know what the pause button is, but oh my god. So I thought I'd been sandwiched. Actually, I'm going to show you in a minute. Rockstar losing the plot. What's going on with Rockstar now? In most companies seem to be losing the plot these days. God. Can you actually die? It's like oh my, another one! thought the never-ending stream of bad guys. What's going on? Okay, are you dead? No, you're not dead. Ha! Nice. At least the wall jump is there. Oh, you are still alive. Now I've lost 2 credits already to you bastards. That should kill him. 1 second, let's see. Well, with this car garage in GTA Plus 4, you can get all your money from your safe from an options menu, whereas normal members have to go to every business to open their safes. So you get advantages for basically playing through GTA Plus, which is the paid subscription, right? That's what it is. Yeah, that's annoying. All right, let's see controls. Punch. But look what happens. Look, if you press the button too quickly, look what happens. You get stuck. Same with the kick. Look, what's going on with the kicks, man? Look, that's terrible. It looks like it's having a fit. Look at that shit. Okay, so I guess in this one, I think maybe the jumping kick is the way to go. I'm not going to buy any more abilities. Why should I buy abilities, man? What happened to 2 years training for them to having to buy their abilities? I do not understand. I do not understand. Why? Why, Technos? Why did you do this shit to us? I don't mind actually playing as Jimmy in this one. Although clearly it's just a palette swap. I think it was not until Super Double Dragon where they actually look different. Billy and Jimmy. That's what I heard anyway. Yeah, that's a bit shit, man. I don't know, man. I mean, the graphics are not as polished as Amiga or Atari SD. I mean, for me, and the music is terrible. Like, I'm running it through I'm emulating an internal PC speaker, and it's terrible. Actually, I don't think there is any music, now that I think about it. Is there any music? If you're just playing... There was music during the title screen, but there doesn't seem to be any music during the gameplay. Oh, man, that's terrible. The worst thing is this, look. Not being able to punch properly. What the hell's going on? So you really need to time it. Like, look, you time it, and that means the enemies can actually beat on you because it's very slow. Look, that's the shittest part. Another shitty part is that you actually have to buy extra abilities, and you can have, like you can have your extra moves, weapons, or the extra characters, but you need to lose credits, man. You need to lose coins. So no bloody way I'm losing coins. How does a bloody yeah, punching the balls, yeah? There we go. They look like they're family jewels when they fall over. I don't know. I think maybe. Yeah, it's probably one of the worst versions. I would say. I would say it's probably one. Hey, there's Jimmy. Come on, buddy. Oh, that guy with his punch, man. That guy, he's very clever at avoiding the enemy kicks. Actually. Look at his face. So it's basically all done. So you upgrade to GTA Plus, right? That's disgusting, man. It just sounds like you're being incentivized to. No, yeah, it's not, but it's obviously incentivizing you to get GTA Plus, right? So, which is a bit annoying. So, yeah, you know. Did you hear about Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree selling 5 million copies? Have you heard that? I need to look up the. I need to look it up, but apparently Shadow of the Erdtree has sold like nice. Oh bloody hell, Jimmy! I haven't played. I haven't played. Yeah. I mean GTA Plus. Yeah. No, don't, man. If you're getting incentivized to buy something, like to spend more money already, like it's bullshit, man. Bullshit. I wouldn't. See, people will buy it for the perks, right? But yeah, no, no way. Ah, nice. This level is so boring in any version of this game. It's completely flat and uninteresting, man. They could have had a really good mission on the Great Wall of China, but they didn't. You have like this stretch of like boring brown, um, muddy kind of level, man. The only good thing about this level is the sunset view is quite nice, but that's it. With this kind of thing, you could have you could have had so much verticality in this level, and you don't. So obviously, East Technology, whoever this game originally was shit. Hey, outstanding man, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, mate. Yeah, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, man. So apparently, it's sold like 5 million copies. Yeah. So So I have a friend who was playing it. And he said they went overboard with the difficulty in Shadow of the Erdtree. Like especially the final boss was like really, really, really difficult to beat. Ah, Florida, man, nice. What do you mean to Double Dragon 3? Oh, nice. Well, nice. Florida, man, nice. Well, to be fair, it was raining here as well, and I'm meant to be in the south of Spain. I'm in the south of Spain, and it was raining here. So it's been a very weird summer so far. Yeah, here we have drought kind of laws here, where if the reservoirs and the rivers don't fill up by a certain margin, they cut off like the water supply and stuff. Yes, apparently he is too. He's tougher than the Elden Beast. But what they apparently what From Software did, they've already patched it, so it's easier. They've already patched the DLC, so it's easier. Yeah, I think there's been very little rain over the last year or so. So, like, Like public pools are closed. In Spain, you don't have water between 11 in the evening and 6 in the morning, something like that. Aqua parks are closed. Like, yeah. But I think what they're looking into now, they're looking at doing an osmosis plant, like along the coast. I'm like basically on the east coast, like south, like southeast. I mean the southeast. So what they were doing is they were looking into doing like an osmosis plant, so they can take water from the sea, basically, because that's what they do in places like Gibraltar, right? In places like Gibraltar, they take water from the sea. So basically, when you the toilet, right, water. I don't want to be crude, but the water in the sink, it's salt water. So so you're using like basically seawater, like pumped through some kind of filters, right? And that's what they do with the water as well. With the drinking water, they filter it. What happened there? Did that crash? Oh, it didn't crash. Bruce Lee is here, everyone. Meet Brucey. Meet Bruce Lee, man. But now I think. So yeah. So that's what they've done. But I think they're going to start opening some public places now, because places have to stay in business. So I think aquaparks are going to open. If they haven't opened already, they're about to open. A few pools have opened again. A few public pools have opened. So yeah, and as far as I know, the the water curfew is still in effect. So we'll see. But maybe once they get the osmosis plant installed and stuff, and they pump water from the sea, then it might be it might help when the water levels are low from lack of rain and stuff. So I think it's unprecedented, because I've lived in this area for a long time, and this is the first year I have really heard of of water curfews. So which means that it has to be really bad if they start like doing water curfews, like closing pools and stuff like that. Then it must be that. So yeah, but yeah. I think there were a lot of public places were closed, like the public pool where we are, basically only reopened. It was normally for the last 4 years. It's been opened all year round, and then this year, because of the water shortages, they had to close it. But I think they've just reopened it now. So slowly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, spring water. Yeah, natural element. Yeah. I think, like I said, because we're so close to the ocean, they're going to try and do like an osmosis plant, so they can pump water from the sea and filter it as they need to. So yeah, it's like I said, it's the first time in 4 years that that's happened. So yeah, and I'm getting my ass kicked here, aren't I? Like Bruce Lee here. Look at him. I don't think. Do you think the Japanese give a toss about copyright? Because here you go, Bruce Lee. In the next level, we're gonna have Shinobi. He's gonna be the next boss on the next level. And then in Revenge of Shinobi, you got Spider-Man, Godzilla, and a few other bosses. Terminator, I think. So I don't know, man. I don't think the Japanese care about the copyrights. Yeah, but I know in Gibraltar and stuff, like they use salt water. They already have like an osmosis plant, so they already use it for bathrooms and drinking water and stuff. So yeah, but apparently even like osmosis plant and filtering the water, even that created some problems as well. So you fix some problems, you open up some problem, because I think the act of filtering it needs to be done through chemicals and stuff, right? So those chemicals are potentially harmful, not only to the human body, but to just nature by itself, right? So yeah, man. I should have put this kick-ass music for this game, man. I didn't know it didn't have any music. If I'd known this didn't have any music, I would have put my kick-ass tunes, man. But I don't want to be done for. I don't want to be done for. But I don't want to be copyright claimed. But there are some like royalty-free tunes that I could have rocked here, but I didn't. I thought this game was going to have music, but I'm guessing, considering how terrible the Sound Blaster sounds are, probably a good idea. Probably good. Probably silence. Probably golden here, I would say. 2 years martial arts training, and this is what they come up with. Yeah. Yeah, I think there are some royalty-free tunes that you can rock, and they won't. They might not. Some do. Like I go to places like Pixabay. They've got royalty-free images, videos, music. Um, Most of them won't copyright claim you, but some will. So it's just like, but as long as you, most of them are cool. Oh, Abore, man, haven't really had much time to work on Abore. Still, but I will. I promised, and I'll work on it. And look at those sounds, like squeaking. Squeak, squeak. That's Abore. That's a problem with this game, man. This game doesn't have any iconic enemies like Double Dragon 2 and 1 have. I think I don't have you played much Double Dragon 2 Outstanding Man? Stu and we're big fans of the second mission boss, Abore. The guy that looks like a cross between the Terminator and the German guy from The Simpsons. He's a boss in Double Dragon 2, Abore, and I think he's probably my favorite character in Double Dragon. And every time in the arcade version, every time he slaps you, he says "Apu, Apu." So we conjecture that he's constipated. He needs the loo, but he can't. He can't go. So that's why he's always like That's why he's in a foul. That's why he's in a foul mood all the time. That's Abore. How many minutes? Hey, my God. Hey, I'm back. I do find Japan is the hardest mission in any version. No, Jimmy, this way, back! Ugh. Bastard. That's better, come on. Oh. That's better, okay. Yeah, each time all those punches. Otherwise, you don't get anywhere. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, Apu. Some versions have spears, some of them don't. I don't remember which ones have and which ones do not. I think they just copied me, didn't they, bastards? That's the boring. We've only got one version of this game left to play after this one, which is the Genesis version, which we're going to play on an actual Mega Drive, because I'm emulating this one, so playing on RetroArch. RetroArch or RetroArch? What do you think? I call it RetroArch. Oh my god! I hate having to do this shit, man. This was the first game ever to have microtransactions with coins to buy weapons and extra guy. Hey, that's Shinobi! Look at him! Come on, don't tell me that's not Shinobi. And he's got friends. He's brought friends with him. But the Retrocade seems to have a lot of games though too. I could probably look into getting some of them actually. Maybe I've also been looking into the possibility of getting like an Evercade as well, like a handheld Evercade. So you got some really cool like compilations there. So you got like Bitmap Brothers compilations and stuff. So I might look into getting an Evercade. Oh, man. I don't think Shinobi has friends in other versions, does he? Well, at least one of the samurais said. Come on, oh Shinobi, you bastard! What? Yeah, he looks cool, doesn't he? There's one thing I always wondered is yeah, I mean the suits of armor he wears is really cool. Oh, okay. I killed him, but no, it's friends. Like his friends are coming, so that's why it is. Oh, more of you bastards! I hate you guys. Sorry, man. I don't mean to be rude, but I do hate you guys. Not you guys. The samurai. The samurai people. The bastards. What's your favorite Double Dragon? Outstanding man. Let me know, man. I think mine's probably still the first one. Got 5 more credits, I think. There we go. Come on, it's not fair being ganged up on like that, isn't it? And also, you don't get any invisibility frames when you die, so that's annoying. Let's focus on the fight here. So, Shadow clones, yeah, exactly. Shadow warriors, man, that's what they are. I mean, yeah, they are shadow warriors, actually. No. I keep forgetting when you stand up, move away from them because they'll just knock you back down again. Right, up we go. Yes! At least one of you's dead anyway. What the hell is that sound? Looks like bats or something. No, Jimmy, what are you doing? No. No, wrong way again. Wrong way, Jimmy. Damn. This mission is where I always lose my credits, man. Always. Yes. That Neo Geo Double Dragon, huh? The movie game where you can play the characters in the tournament and Rage of Dragons. So the one for Neo Geo is a proper fighting game, right? It's a one-on-one fighting game. There was also a there's also a Double Dragon 5, I believe, which is also like a one-on-one fighting game as well. Yes. Yes, that's better. Come on. No. If the punches and the kicks work better in this version, I would use the punches and kicks. Okay. So it's only... Hey, he's back! He's by himself, so that means... Hopefully that means he's dead. Almost dead. Oh, why did he do that? Why? It's the only version where... Ugh. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, man. Neo Geo for some great fighting games, man. I used to have Fatal Fury on the Mega Drive. I was never rich enough to afford an actual Neo Geo console, unfortunately. But I think the closest I ever got to owning a Neo Geo was Fatal Fury on the Mega Drive from the Genesis. That was the closest I ever got to a Neo Geo. Although, now that the Neo Geo games are available on the Nintendo Switch, I've actually bought a couple. So I've got there's a Neo Geo game, very weird game called Crossed Swords, which is it's like a very, very weird kind of game. Hey, Italy! Sole mio, I'm in Italy. Hey, hello! I'm in Italy. Mamma mia! Bonito, bellissimo! No, you don't want to hurt me. You don't want to hurt Jimmy, huh? Poor Jimmy, you hurt him. Are you poking me with your bloody bows, man? Look at them. Look like Apollo. Look like Greek gods, man. Hey, wait. Let's do this. Yeah, baby. Just some more. Come on. Yeah. Oh, missed you. Missed you guys. Yes. Come on. Is that Mount Vesuvius in the background, or is it Mount Fuji? Oh, they transposed Mount Fuji from Tokyo to Italy. This is another boring level. Not in the level, not. No, Jimmy. Ooh. Yes. No. You've got one more life left, I think, and then that's it. I think I lost all my. Oh my God! You're good. You're a collector as well. I started collecting retro games consoles. I got myself recently. Last consoles I got were an RBG modded NES. Got that. I got a Super Nintendo with an adapter to play Japanese games. So I've got Chrono Trigger, Japanese cart, which I can play on my Super Nintendo. Then I've got a PS2, got original PS2. I've got a Mega Drive, and I got a Master System adapter for my Mega Drive, so I can play original Master System. And I've got like a I got a few original games as well. So I was thinking of buying a proper Master System console, but I decided in the end to get a like an adapter for my Genesis. Basically, a Genesis. Shouldn't call it. Sure, well, I mean, in Europe it's a Mega Drive. That's why I call it a Mega Drive. It's basically the Genesis. Genesis. No, Billy, no, no. That's it. Game over, man. Game over. Actually, it's not game over. We're gonna play it again. We'll play it again. So, what consoles do you have, man? Let me know. I'm always interested. I've got friends who've got Wii's. They got got a friend who's got a Wii U. My brother, he's a massive collector. He's got every single. He's bought every single console known to humans. And you see, look, music here, but no music, no in-game music. And he's in love with his GameCube. He loves his GameCube. Like, and he's got boxes and boxes of original games for every single. Stu, remind me, mate, not to get into shops. So he's basically got every single console under the sun. I wish I had the wallet for it, but I don't. But I'm happy with my collection. Obviously, I've got modern consoles, so I've got a PS. Well, I still have a PS1, but now that I have a PS3, so I play my PS1 games through the PS3, and I love my PS3, man. Such a good console. Love it. And then I got a PS4 Pro, which as soon as thank you, Stu. I've got a PS4 Pro, and as soon as there's a jailbreak available for the latest firmware, I'm gonna jailbreak it. PS4 Pro, Atari, Neo Geo, NES, Super NES, Super Game Boy Color. Oh my goodness, man! Genesis, Masters, Game Gear, N64, Dreamcast, Saturn. Oh, I know, and basically every single Sony console, man. That's amazing, man. Wow. I want to buy a Sega Saturn is on my list of consoles to buy. Oh my god, you smacked me in the balls there, I think. That's nice, man. I am, like I said, when I get a chance, I'm gonna buy a Sega Saturn. They're not too expensive, actually. The Sega Saturns, even on eBay and things like that, they're not too expensive. So, but I'm not sure which to get. If to get a Japanese Sega Saturn or a European Sega Saturn. I might have to buy probably end up buying a what do you call it? What do you call it? A Region 3 Sega Saturn. I'll probably end up buying because it's got such a lot of good games that didn't come out in the West because obviously the Saturn failed, man. I think I've talked about this on stream before, but I think after the Mega Drive, the Genesis, I think Sega were a bit of an impasse. What to do because Sega were known for their arcade games, basically. But by the 90s, like enthusiasm for arcade games, they seem to be dwindling. And Super Nintendo had all these great games coming out for it, and I think so. Then so I think they were at a bit of an impasse. What to do? So they messed up, man. You had Sega America. They did the Mega CD, and then they did the 32X, and then Sega in Japan, they were doing the Saturn, and when you put the Genesis, Mega CD, and 32X together, man, and they all need their own power supply. You got a jumble of cables, and it looks like a monster. Yeah, I don't know, man. So, but it's sad. It's sad that it failed. And I'm also sad that the Dreamcast failed, because the Dreamcast is actually a very good console. Very good console, the Dreamcast. And then it just happened, and then it just the battle was between the N6 and one Sega. Well, they basically kicked themselves out of the race. Basically, I was going to say they were kicked out of the race, but they basically shot themselves in the foot, I would say, to a large extent. Then it was just between Sony PS1 and the N64. And I used to have a PS1, and I used to have a PS1. So in my household, when we were kids, we were growing up, we went from Mega Drive to N64 to PS1, PS2, then original Xbox. That was the progression in my family, basically, when we were growing up. And then we had the N64 with the expansion pack, so you could play some of the games, like I think Donkey Kong 64 required an expansion pack. Perfect Dark, I think, required an expansion pack. So we had that. Then the very first game we ever played on N64 was Wave Race. And my goodness, the first time we saw the water effects in Wave Race, like, my mouth fell on the floor. I think my tongue must have rolled out of my mouth. It was the water effects on Wave Race were so amazing, and we couldn't believe it. And then I think we had Turok Dinosaur Hunter as well. We had that one on N64. We had GoldenEye, of course. A few others. What do we have? Don't remember that much. Wave Race, GoldenEye, Turok. I remember as well because we had some decals for our N64. So we had Turok decals for our N64, and it looks fucking good, man. Amazing. But then Perfect Dark. I haven't played Perfect Dark multiplayer. I played GoldenEye multiplayer more at uni, actually. Instead of studying, doing coursework, or studying for exams, we were playing we were playing GoldenEye multiplayer. So we're playing things like Golden Gun, and all that kind of jazz. That was amazing, man. But we never actually got to play Perfect Dark multiplayer. Probably maybe sacrilegious, but I do not like the N64 controller for first-person shooters. But somebody pointed out that now we might be used to dual stick controllers for shooters. But I mean, for a newbie, like who's just coming up, maybe a single stick controller might be actually better to learn how to play games than a dual stick. GoldenEye multiplayer games of the day. Tomorrow Never Dies. Oh man, I never played GoldenEye on PS2. Do you know what I did play on PS2 was the video game version of From Russia with Love, with Sean Connery reprising his role as Bond. I actually have the original. Actually, I could stream it actually because I've got it, and I think I played the first kind of first two levels where you're in the casino. I think you start in the casino and then you go then you get your jetpack and you're like flying around Big Ben, and you got like aircraft trying to shoot you down. Good times, man. Good times. But obviously, Sean Connery. Bond Legends. Yes, I remember Bond Legends. Never played it, but I do know Bond Legends. No, the one I'm talking about is it's definitely From Russia with Love. With Sean Connery coming back as Bond. But my goodness, he sounds old. I mean, it makes sense, right? That game was made in the 2000s, and yeah, so Sean Connery was more than getting on. So I think he was about 90 when he died, no? So yeah, he was getting on. So you can tell he was old. The same with when James Earl Jones, when he did the voice of Vader in Rogue One, the voice sounded a bit off to me, and I think at the time they hadn't used AI to kind of enhance the voice. So when they did the Kenobi show, he sounded a lot more like classic Vader than Old Man Vader from Rogue One. So, but yeah, it was a good game. I've also heard good things about Nightfire and or Agent Under Fire. Basically, which one? I forget the name. Which is the kind of like the unofficial fifth Brosnan Bond film. It's got Willem Dafoe. He plays the bad guy. It's a game. I don't remember the name. Was that Nightfire or or Agent Under Fire or something like that? That's meant to be a good Bond game as well. It's basically like the unofficial fifth Bond film with Brosnan in it. Did you ever play the 2006 remake of GoldenEye with Craig as Bond? I was always curious about it, but I never got to play it. So, but I heard good things about it, but I never got to play it. So, oh man, but GoldenEye was great. I think I did acquire. Oh, I did, yeah, yeah. Come on, this is Fat Walter White. Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pick it up on PS3 then. At some point, I was curious about it, but I never really got to play it. So I might have to play it. Might have to get it, man. Might have to get it. You know what I did find? I found the scrapped Xbox Live Arcade version of GoldenEye, the one that they did for Xbox Live, but they never released it. I found the files, and I actually played it on emulator. Yeah, nice. Yeah. One third for the list, then. That's for sure. That's for shizzles, man. I might play that the game, the one with Willem Dafoe as the Bond villain. Man, I wish I could remember the. Oh man, I saw a YouTube video on it like not too long ago. And it looked great. They said Willem Dafoe is underused in that game, but I'm over, Stu. The bane of my life. Time over is the bane of my life in these games. That's why I'm so happy when I play things like Golden Axe and I don't have to worry about timers. So yeah, I do want to play that as well. It's such a shame what happened to Rare, man. After the N64 as well, they did such good games for Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64, but So yeah, so we got that. And then we traded in the N64 for a PS1 because I think what made the PS1 stand out over the N64 was the extra memory on the discs, as opposed to the cartridges that Nintendo were using for it. So I think originally what really clinched it for the PS1 was the Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII was meant to be on on the N64 originally, but then I think they couldn't fit the cutscenes on it, so they switched over to the PS1. Yeah, so we had the PS1, and we actually modded the PS1. So we had tons of like illicitly gotten games: Gran Turismo 2, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2. Um, a lot of games on the PS1, like you know, illicitly gotten. And then after that, we got before we could get, before we could, I don't know, get to settle down on the PS1, we got a PS2. And the first game we ever played on, I think the first game we ever played on PS1 was Spider-Man. Spider-Man was the first game we ever played on PS1, and I thought, man, this is really good graphics, really good graphics. And like the thing, it was one of the first games that actually made you feel like you were playing a Spider-Man because you were actually swinging on the webbing and stuff. So really cool. And I remember, I think the first boss was Scorpion, because he was menacing. You had to break into the Daily Bugle, and you had to fight the Scorpion. That was a great game. Before you touch the stone, you must kill me. No problem. No problem, sir. No. Oh, nice. That's what Brucey can do here, man. So the first game we ever played on PS2 was Gran Turismo 3. Gran Turismo 3 was the first game we ever played on the PS2. And when we saw the graphics for Gran Turismo 3, we thought, my God, this is photorealistic. Of course, you look at Gran Turismo 3 now, and the graphics are most definitely not photorealistic. But back in 2001, 2002, yeah, yeah, exactly, Sue, right? You think Bruce Lee? I mean, Bruce Lee thinks he's gonna win, but I mean, Bruce Lee is good, but he's no Billy Lee. He's no Jimmy Lee. I tell you that. Oh, Billy, no, Jimmy, jump, kick. Yes, perfect. Oh, nice. Well, I think he's dead. No, he's not dead. Where are you going? Now he's dead, isn't he? Yes, I remember Spider-Man being hard. Yes, it was hard. And we also had the what's it called Enter Electro Spider-Man 2. A game that we really liked on PS2 was Time Splitters 2. Time Splitters 2 was we really enjoyed that game. Which one, Stu? The one about more like you before you get the stone. Yeah, man. Bruce Lee thinks he's tough, but he's not tougher than the Lee brothers, I'll tell you that. Hey, there we go. You see, Stu, you're alright. It wasn't if we get the stone, it's when we get the stone, right? When we got the stone. We got the stone and we got the stones. Alright, okay. Do not go into that shop. Exactly, Stu. You're right, mate. Look at that. Alright. I'm gonna try my best not to make this level suck up all my coins. I will try my best. No, that's not how you do it. Ah! These samurai are tough, man. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, look at that. And they like to jump as well. No, I don't want to be there because I don't want to be stumped by the... Yes, that's it. That's it. Yes. Nope. They don't line up properly. It's a problem. Yes. No. I'm not going to the shop. It's pointless to go into the shop. Pointless. So Time Splitters 2, and I think Time Splitters 2, if I remember correctly, Free Radical, the developer, I think some of them worked on GoldenEye and Perfect Dark and all that good stuff. So, yeah, man. Yeah! Double Dragon! Yes! Yes, Jimmy! That's what I'm talking about! No, Jimmy! What are you doing, Jimmy? Turn around! Don't get caught by these assholes. Thank you. No. Jimmy just does what he wants sometimes, you know? And after that, after the PS2, I went to university to study, and I lost track of consoles after that. And I think when I had my interview with Rockstar Games, I hadn't touched a console in like a few years. So they made me do like a gameplay test, right? It was one of the Serious Sams. PS2, I think it was, actually. And I was so rusty that I almost failed the test. I almost failed the test. So what happened was the test was to get to mission 3, right? So if you didn't get to mission 3, then you failed the gameplay test. So what happened was I barely scraped through mission 1. Like I say, I was very rusty back then. And then in mission 2, I actually found a glitch. I found a glitch that took me all the way to mission 3. So when the interviewer came back, because he left me alone, he gave me like half an hour or something to complete the task. So when so he comes back and he sees me, I'm on mission 3, and he says, "Oh, well done, you reached mission 3." And then based off that and some other things, so I obviously had a formal interview as well. So it wasn't just the gameplay test. I got the job basically. Then during that time was when I was more into PC games and stuff. I was into strategy and stuff. So like again at uni when I was meant to be studying, I would go to the library and play Dune 2000, Command and Conquer. Maybe like an old school on my computer. I had like a Genesis emulator, so I would play some Genesis games. But I hadn't. I didn't really get a console until basically the PS3 came out. So I got one of the first PS3 models that came out. Not the original model that could play PS2 games. I got the one. It was still the PS3 Fat, but it was I think the one with the PS2 that could read PS2 discs was a 60 gig one, 60 gig hard drive, and I got the one with I think it was 80 gig or 100 gig, and then from there I started really getting into Street Fighter. I mean, I loved Street Fighter 2 on the Mega Drive. It was probably the most played game I had on the Mega Drive was Street Fighter. And then in 2008, I got really into Street Fighter 4, and I started getting pretty good actually. It's amazing when you're single and you have a lot of time on your hands. Yeah, how much you can actually get good at the game. Then PS3 was also when I discovered From Software. Yeah, Street Fighter 2 on the Mega Drive was I think I was subscribed to this magazine. I don't remember the name of the magazine. One of the issues came with a Street Fighter 2 guide. So it taught you combos and strengths, weaknesses, tactics, techniques, and I got really good at playing as Ken. But Ken is probably easy, huh? Probably one of the easiest characters. But when I played I kind of skipped Street Fighter 3. I went straight from Street Fighter 2 to Street Fighter 4. And then Guile became my main guy, and to this day, Guile is my main. Oh my god, these guys are annoying me! Yes, piss off! Hey, there, Shinobi! I think this is one of the only versions where Shinobi has help from his minions. I think. No, no, Jimmy, what are you doing, man? No, kick! Don't jump, kick! Right, I've lost I haven't lost as many credits as before, but I have lost a few credits. Yes, Billy! Jimmy, sorry, Jimmy! What are you doing in GTA, man? No, Stu, what are you going to be doing on GTA, man? God, all these sound effects are doing my head in, I think. Six more credits. Come on, man. I need to get to Egypt. At least Egypt. Oh, Chun-Li, man. Yeah, no, you're right, actually. You're right, because I think the original Street Fighter didn't have any female characters, did it? It only had... didn't. I did have that's true. I think Chun-Li was the first female character that they ever had. Delivering pizza. Nice, man. You can deliver pizza in GTA Online, eh? Did they introduce like pizza delivery missions or something? Chun-Li, yeah, and then Cammy, yeah, that's true. Oh, you split already. No, Jimmy, no, kick. Yes. 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 Oh, damn it. Oh, yeah. No, I think there's too many of them. No, it's not fair, man. Ah, it's gonna be drip fed. Okay. Are you gonna have Do you remember in Liberty City Stories? You could deliver noodles as well. So I'm sure eventually you'll be able to do ambulance missions, fire station missions, noodle delivery missions, beach buggy missions. Actually, beach buggy missions might be Vice City when 6 comes out. GTA 6 comes out. I'm losing a lot of health here, you pricks. No, one of my favorite GTA's is Vice City Stories. First came out on PSP, and then it came out on PS2, and that's one of my favorite. I actually played GTA 1, 2, and GTA London on PS1, so I was already familiar with Rockstar that way, and also. Damn it, man! Yeah, I'm screwed here. I remember when we picked up GTA 3, my brother and I, we never finished the missions because all we were doing is causing mayhem. So what we would do is we would pick up the rocket launcher. We would go to like one of these deserted kind of streets. No, not the like busy streets with cars coming by, vehicles coming by, and we would fire the rockets at them, and we would try and get like a 5-star police rating. Yeah, I basically lost all my credits here. That's what happened. I think we need to really be focused on actually finishing this. But we might be able to get into. I don't know why he's not doing it, but that's better, isn't it? These guys are like ultra cheap, man. Ultra bloody cheap they are. So yeah, we never got to finish the GTA 3 because we were always like just trying to cause as much chaos as possible so we could so we could get the army after us and then like try and steal a tank. That's what we tried. That's what we always tried to do. We never really played the missions. It wasn't really when I actually started working for Rockstar that we actually started to pay attention to the missions. So yeah, actually started on PS1, so GTA 2, GTA London, and then GTA 3, and then the first GTA I ever worked on was GTA San Andreas, basically. But yeah, Chun-Li, Cammy, Street Fighter is one of my favorite fighting games of all time. 101, I think, and I think maybe. I love Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I like Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition on Mega Drive. Yeah, I think it was 5 or 6. I think 6 is when they get the army on. No, I think that's it. And then because I remember we would always try and steal a tank when the cops when the army was after us. So, but yeah. So yeah, I had a copy of Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, but I don't know what happened to my Mega Drive games, because when I went to uni, all my consoles, all my computers were all bundled up in like in boxes, in like the we had like a storage area in the balcony, and all the stuff there was all my old stuff was bundled in there. So all my ZX Spectrum tapes, my Amiga discs, my Commodore Amiga, and then that all got, when I went to uni, all that got chucked out. I'm not sure exactly what my brother kept, if he kept anything. But as far as I understand, everything was chucked out when the house was refurbished. This was when I was at uni. The house got refurbished, and everything got thrown away, man. All my Spectrum games and all my Amiga games got thrown out. Actually, talking about Amiga, that's on my list to buy as well. Is an Amiga 600. That's on my list as well to buy. You ever heard of a game called The First Samurai? It's by a company called Vivid Image. That's was one of my favorite games on the Amiga. I had an Amiga 500, and that was one of my favorite games of all time, man. Degeneration as well. Moonstone. Anyway, GTA Vice City Stories on PSP and PS2. I might actually stream that at some point, and then I'll tell you, while I play it, I'll tell you guys like interesting stories about its development and its testing. Because I used to be a tester. That's what I used to do for Rockstar. I used to test. So, and GTA Vice City Stories was one of my favorite GTAs that I ever worked on. Vice City Stories came out on PSP and PS1 and PS2. That's it. And when it was released on PS2, it had extra missions. And obviously, it had the classic kind of 80s soundtrack, man. That's what saddens me about the new GTA 6. It's set in Vice City, but it's got the it's set in the modern day. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to have all those 80s classics, man. GTA Vice City and Vice City Stories are some of the best songs, in my opinion, from all the GTA. So unless they have like an 80s radio station, actually, that sounds plausible to me. Actually, they might not be set in the 80s, but it might have like a retro 80s kind of radio station where they only play 80s music from the previous games. I mean, if I were Rockstar, that's what I would be doing. Setting it in the modern day. Yeah. That's quite a generous upgrade, no, Stu? Keeping up here. Oh! Yes! The hitboxes here are very wonky, actually. They're very wonky, the hitboxes here. I like it. Stu, do you remember in the 8-bit versions of this game, there was some writing on the wall here that said "Tom is a git," but it doesn't seem to be on these versions. So I'm wondering whether that's some kind of like inside joke, so one of the programmers or something, or one of the artists. So the time limits. Any increase in time limit is fine by me, Stu. Because you know me and time limits don't mix. That's what I didn't like about some of the early GTA's. Like a lot of the missions had a time limit, and me being terrible, you know, like with time, and those missions never really gelled for me. Jimmy, Willie's brother, man. Yeah. This guy with the glasses, they look like 50s greasers to me, don't they? Steady on, Jim. Steady on, Jimbo. You're not as menacing as your brother. You don't even have an M16. Huh. I like that. What about you? Okay. I can't hear you, but you can hear me. How thing is that? I know that's what I'm saying. It's like, if you're gonna be like, you know, if you're gonna be Willie's brother, you must have, you know, and you want to be better than Willie, just get a bazooka or a rocket launcher, man. You never played a GTA. Definitely, I recommend. And they're not that hard, to be honest. So I recommend if you want to start with the GTA, start with San Andreas. San Andreas is still, for me, hands down the best GTA ever made. Starts off all being about 90s like gang warfare in LA, but then it the story goes in really weird and wacky and wonderful ways, man. So if you're gonna start with GTA, I recommend playing GTA San Andreas because that was the first GTA to have modern controls, quote unquote. And obviously, I do recommend playing GTA 5 because that's one of the best GTAs as well. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It depends, dude. Depends. Like not an M16, maybe an AK or something. No, I don't know, man. Maybe he could be in a tank or a jeep or an APC or something at least. You know, like he's not as menacing as Willie, man, because he doesn't. Or maybe they thought. Actually, you know what? I think Jimmy. Okay, I figured it out, Stu. Figured it out. So Jimbo, he's meant to be more powerful than Willie, and I'll tell you why. Because needed Willie needed an M16 to be powerful. Jimbo doesn't need weapons. He can kill people with his bare hands, so that makes him better than his brother. There you go, Stu. Would you like that? So yeah, GTA San Andreas. I recommend GTA 4 as well. It's a bit more. Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption? It's GTA 4's got a really good story, like a bit more serious. If you like more serious, then so the best GTA San Andreas. Brilliant game. Even now, it's brilliant. I think you can get it on PS2 for PS4. You can get it on PS3. They've done a remastered version of it as well, so you can get it in many ways. If you like it, if you like your stories a bit more with a bit more weight and seriousness, GTA 4, it's a really good one. And the DLCs, the DLCs for GTA 4 are amazing, especially the second one. It's called The Ballad of Gay Tony. Really good DLC, man. Like, and you get like 10, 15 hours of story each. So if you're gonna get that, then get the complete edition, GTA 4 complete edition. It's got the two DLCs, and one of the DLCs is about bikers, and the other DLC is about this guy who runs a nightclub. And really good fun, especially the second DLC. So I recommend that, and I also recommend GTA Vice City Stories, only for the inclusion of Phil Collins from Genesis. Yeah, he's a character in the game. Collins is a character in GTA Vice City Stories, so one of the cutscenes is him playing in the air tonight. And in one of the mission, and in a few missions, you have to save him as well. And it's actually him doing the voice. It's actually Phil Collins doing the voice. So, and it's another really good fun GTA. So, and then GTA 5 is a great one as well. GTA 5. So yeah. And obviously, if you like your retro stuff, then maybe go back at some point and try GTA 1 and 2. GTA London as well. Really, really good. I do wish Rockstar would do a GTA in London. Or a fictional version of London, you know? Ooh, yeah, baby. Walter White, what are you doing here, man? I thought you died in Breaking Bad. Ooh. Come on. Yeah, oh no, I thought I was going to bounce off the wall there, but I didn't. Oh, man, I wish I punches. I don't know what's wrong with punches and kicks in this version, man. Honestly, I do not. So yeah. So what do you think of my explanation for why Jim doesn't have a machine gun, Stu? I think because he's meant to be tougher than Willie, and he don't need no M16 to prove it. Hey, comes Brucey. Okay, fine. I'll oblige you, Brucey. It's fine. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. I think I've lost quite a few credits already, man. Hey. Come on. Ah, yes. Yeah, this is gonna be the last go around on this game. So on Friday, not Friday. What am I talking about? Sunday today. On Tuesday, we're gonna be playing the Genesis version of this game, and that will be the end of Double Dragon 3. And then we're gonna be playing Golden Axe 2 on Mega Drive original. And then we're going to be playing Super Double Dragon on Super Nintendo. Actually, no. We're going to be playing it on Steam. Oh, Bolo, no? Bolo? I think it's the guy with the long hair, no, Stu? Bolo, I think it's called. I think he's got a Bolo. No, Brucey? Calm down, mate. Calm down. Yeah, I think the only viable attack in this game are the bloody jumping kicks, man. This. Ooh. I think he's called. Double Dragon 2, the same as the Bobo, the first mission. No beard. Okay. I have to go back and look at that still. No, it can't be Burnoff because we know who Burnoff is. Why am I losing all my credits to you, Bruce? Piss off, mate. Piss off. Yes, that's right. After finding the first stone, the hero went to find the second. Yeah, oh yeah, baby. Japan. Japan teacher. Burnoff, man. That was Burnoff. He had the mask. The wrestler turned like a professional hoodlum. He was the Mission 1 boss, and he was the Mission 3 boss as well. Oh, I hate these guys, man. I hate these guys! What's that stupid sound when you hit me with your bloody swords? Yes, baby. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think it's Burnoff, man. Burnoff. He's the guy who resurrects Stu. He's also a very memorable character. Him and Burnoff, him and Borea are very memorable, man. That's so boring. Pissed off. Look at this. Look at the kick and the punches don't do shite. That's right. That's right, buddies. Ooh. Man, you bastard other in this dojo, honestly. Come on. Let's see if we can get to at least fight the level 4 boss. At least. But I always lose so much energy against these bloody assholes, honestly. So, yeah. I'm gonna try and get a Sega Saturn when I can. When I got the money, I'm gonna get a Sega Saturn. Probably one that plays Japanese games. There's one game that I want to play, well, a few games I want to play from the Saturn, but I want to play the Saturn version of Symphony of the Night. Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. So I want to play that one on Saturn. I think that only came out in Japan, I believe. I want to get me a Saturn. What else do I want to get? I might get a Master System at some point, original. Even though I've got the Mega Drive adapter, I think it's probably worth playing, getting a Master System. One of the games that I want to play on the channel here is the Master System version of Ghostbusters. It's meant to be the best version of Ghostbusters made. So better than the Corn 64. No! No, Jimmy! We already played the Asterix game here on the channel. Master System. We played already Golden Axe. So, yeah, we already played a few games, man. So we're gonna, I think, but at some point I want to be playing Ghostbusters on Master System. All right, let's try and get past you assholes. Yes, buddy. All right, let's jump here. Let's go here quickly, actually. Go in here. Let's see. Let's go through here. Well, I like that statue, actually. That's pretty cool. Oh no, my goodness! You don't get to see the here. There's a. You don't see it there, but there's meant to be some armor. It's meant to be down there somewhere here on that side, but you don't see it in this version. Oh my god, they covered it up. Yes, yes. Okay, maybe stay on this side, huh? No, you had to. You had to get in the way, didn't you, you bastard? Ghostbusters! Where's your buddy, eh? Where's Shinobi? There he is! No, you need to kick as well, you know that. That's better, isn't it? Oy, oy, oy. No, now I'm just getting pummeled as well. I was warned. Don't have too no shirt. He has a mohawk. Okay. Definitely not burn off then, no? Oh, why, man? These battles are unnecessarily cheap and not cheerful. No shirt, mohawk. I have to look him up now. The problem is, Stu, I only have eyes for a board. I'm burn off. Yes. Yeah, now I think I'm doing better. Oh, you cheap bastard. You had to... Oh, that as well. Okay. Oh, okay, you just spawn right on top of him. Why don't you? Interesting. Yeah? No, 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 get the hell out of there. Get out of, let's get the hell out of Dodge, man. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. Let's get the hell out of... No, no. Can't even control... I don't know what's wrong with the controls. They just destroyed me in one, like, second. If I hit one, the others, it's going to hit me, like, straight away as well. See if we can actually... No, Timmy, what are you doing, you idiots? And that's what I want you to do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look him up, still. I'm not sure. It's coming to mind now, man. It can't be that memorable. Yes? No! Oh, my goodness me. Japan is definitely the hardest stage, isn't it? I'm sure the Mega Drive version is gonna have some music, not like this shit. God, well, at least they're on their own. Sometimes he'll jump and not kick. I think one's dead. Quartet! Come on, die already, buddy! Yes! Lady, give me some coins, please. I need some coins. I need some coins. Yeah, give me your help, please. Give me some coins. Please. Italy. Okay, oh, at least you, oh my god, that's what, 80? They took 80 damage. Oh, you had to do that, didn't you? Bloody hollow wannabe. Ugh. At least the least this game could do was just give me invincibility frames when I'm jumping in the air. Yeah, at least I kill one, you bastards. Come on. Why didn't you kick? The hell? What's happened to the background? Looks like it looks like half the background's missing. Can you actually kick somebody, Jimmy? Thank you. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Maybe we actually get to fight the boss. Oh, you had to do that, didn't you? Oh, there's more of you. Shit. I think one more hit and I'm dead. Come on, at least. No! You bastard. Oh, you bastard. Oh. Damn. Damn. Game over, man. Game over. Bloody hell, man. What a pile of excrement this version is. Oh my god. That's the problem with this kind of home conversions where you only like have a one button joystick to do all the moves in, and you can't do all the moves, man. You can't even dash in this one. Like you can in the arcade. At least in the arcade, when you double dash, you don't have to buy it as an ability. Alright, well, that was Double Dragon 3 The Rosetta Stone on PC MS-DOS. I died still, I did die, and I think that's gonna do it for today, because I'm over my time today. Unfortunately, we had a good run. Unfortunately, I couldn't quite get past Italy. The game doesn't make it easy. I mean, it's meant to be hard anyway. But I think with the poor control, I think the controls let it down in this case, because you know what happens in this version when you have to press the fire button. The fire button. There's two buttons actually. It's fine, but you need to press them very, very rhythmically, or instead of punching or kicking, he'll kind of stop halfway and get caught, and then it's game over, because the bad guys don't have such constraints as that. So not the best version of the game we played. The Amiga version much better. Atari version's better than this. I would say maybe even the Amstrad's better than this. Spectrum's better. Spectrum version's better than this. Arcade's definitely better than this. So this is probably, if I were ranking the Double Dragon 3 versions, this would probably be in the bottom half for sure. Obviously, the Arcade is up there, the Amiga's up there. Spectrum, I don't know. Spectrum version is okay. Actually, no, talking about the Amstrad version is terrible. What am I talking about? The Amstrad version is terrible. So this is probably better than the Amstrad version. Not sure. I would have to think whether this is better than the Spectrum version or not. But there's something weird going on with the controls. And the music, or the lack of music. But maybe given the PC, the capability of the PCs of the time, maybe it's a blessing that it doesn't have music. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you Stu. Thank you Outstanding Man. Thanks for joining. Pleasure to have you guys and shooting the shit and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, we will be back on Tuesday. We're going to be playing the final Double Dragon 3 version, which is the Genesis version, and we're going to be playing it on original hardware. So that's going to be awesome. So I hope you guys join me for that. And if you like the stream, please consider giving it a like and a thumbs up, because it really helps the algorithm. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then I'll be doing a face reveal, and I'll be doing a Mega Drive mega stream where I play through a selection of games from a pool of 112 Mega Drive games. So that's going to be epic, and it's going to be done with me showing my face. So thank you, Stu. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. It's always every little helps, as they say. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was Double Dragon 3 on PC MS-DOS. Hope you have a great start to your week, everyone. And I'll see you all very soon. Until then, adios, amigos.